Okay, Barry Draper in Fort Myers, Florida, asked what a typical day is like now and what it's like later. Florida, I spent about 10 years. I grew up down in Tampa in the Brandon, Valrico area, and then I was stationed in at Cocoa Beach for 3 years while I was in the service working in the space program. I need to get back there sometime, but maybe next year. Yeah, maybe next year I can spend a year on an island down in Florida. That would be a lot less challenging, I think, but a lot hotter. Anyway, so typical day now versus later. Typically, I get up at 8 o'clock, almost exactly all the time. Although today I slept in. Um, I get up and like today I'm working on construction, so I think what I'm gonna do is go down the hill, pick up one load of something, and bring it up here. I'm still trying to do that, but I'm not lifting. I'm not. I don't want to carry stuff up that hill all day long. I don't think I can do that physically. So I'm kind of taking it step by step, and I'll take a little bit up and kind of chill out for a while, or calm down and not stress myself out. And then I'll do some work here in the house. Today I'm putting up more insulation in the walls. I've got I did 7 columns yesterday. There are 15-inch gaps between the studs, and sorry, I got distracted. My goat is eating. He's trying to eat my 2x4s. So anyway, 15-inch gaps between the 2x4s or 2x6s, and then I just put the insulation in there. It's the pink fiberglass. It looks like cotton candy style, and that's very very nice to work with. I've only worked with that a little bit, but I'm very pleased with it. Um, so once that's done, to do that, I need to move everything out of the house because the house is so tiny that I have everything. It's just packed full. So I'm going to empty everything on that side of the house over to the other side where I was sleeping. And then once I have that side of the house insulated, I'm going to go ahead and secure that with Visqueen, wrap up half the house inside, and then I can put the bed in permanently and put the start putting 2 more shelves in there, and those are big. That'll really be nice because then I can actually start bringing stuff in permanently and getting it out from inside, or in from outside. Also, I can start sleeping where my bed actually is and not in the reading room deck. Also, more importantly, I can set up my water tank in there, and I can set up my power system. And my power system is really heavy. The batteries are extremely heavy, so I need to get those in there and out of the environment. So that's a typical day right now. I work until I'm tired, then maybe around dinner time I kind of calm down. I go down to the beach. Yesterday I had another bonfire. I think that's my 3rd in a week. We have so much driftwood, and it's just it burns pretty well when it's dry, and it is dry right now. So you just kind of go and pick up driftwood and make a giant bonfire. I had an 8-foot bonfire the other day. It's just fun. I think I'll get bored of that eventually, but that's a lot of fun. So I actually slept on the beach next to the bonfire last night. Um, my goat's eating plastic now. Or he's tasting the Visqueen. Anyway, so that's a typical day. I think once the house is done, and let's say I'm all moved in, which will probably be another month or two. Let's go through my fall day. I'm going to go out and maybe do some hunting or fishing in the morning, and then maybe go out and collect firewood for the rest of the day. What I'll probably do is go get firewood for maybe 3 hours in the morning. Then when I get tired, I'll go fishing. Hopefully catch something right away, which the fishing here is really good. And there's mussels, and maybe set up some traps, go check the trap line, traps and snares. Lots of little animals here I can get, and they're certainly not endangered, and a lot of these animals they're unlimited, so you can get all you want. Like shrimp, you can get all you want. And then there's just a lot of crazy stuff you can eat here legally, like octopus. And I did find an octopus the other day, a 6-foot one. I've never seen one that big before. And I cut his leg off and looked at it. It was already dead. But I looked at the leg, and it's basically an inch and a half, circle of just meat, and it just looked good. I've had octopus, but it's pretty bland. But if I find that much meat, I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. Maybe mix it with some sauce or something. I don't know. At this point, it really doesn't matter. I'll just throw it in with some ramen noodles and go to town. And my dog, she likes to eat anything I find that's reasonably fresh. Um, in the wintertime, I think it's going to be difficult. Let me show you the house again here. So, I got that upstairs window. I suspect what I'm going to do is come out, dig out, maybe dig a trench to the front door, although I may not be using the front door anymore. I may just be using a ladder going out of that window. If we have 10 or 12 or 14 feet on the ground, I'm not going to go out. That's just dangerous. I'm up on a hill, and it's tough enough walking up here in the winter. In the summertime, I'm not going to go to the beach and go fishing in the middle of the winter, and then try to climb up 150 feet over a half a mile walk in that kind of snow. I don't think I can make it back, frankly. So even with snowshoes, it's just dangerous. So I suspect I will be snowbound for a lot of the time. If that's true, I've got food. I've got power, hopefully, with the wind. I've got an e-reader, and I've got my books. I can read and write. Hopefully I'll have power. If I don't have power, I actually have some composition books, and I can just write in those. That's kind of my backup plan. And kind of go from there. So I kind of suspect that communication will be cut because I'm thinking that I'm not going to have a lot of power. Obviously, if it's dark, there won't be a lot of solar, and I have wind, but there is no wind up here right now. So my batteries are really big. So if I have a windstorm for a couple days, I should be able to get a lot of power out of that. I guess I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's the plan. But I think I may just disappear for weeks at a time. So if I do disappear in the middle of the winter, don't panic. Don't do anything. If I'm dead, there's really no point in doing anything, and if I'm just out of communication, I'm okay, and there's really no point in doing anything. So just relax, and I'll catch up with you all when I can. But good question. Thanks.